Welcome back to Hellfight. Right now, this is the fight of the century.
Yay!
On my left is Elon Musk, who specializes in sending you into space with money. On my right is Mark Zuckerberg, who will bend you.
I'm a robot.
Round one.
Musk's offense is very strong. Zuckerberg looks like he's dancing, but he manages to avoid the attack. Zuckerberg throws a nice-looking jab, but he was pushed to the ground at the end. We're switching to the restroom. Looks like they're still arguing. Looks like they're having a private moment. They seem to have a very good relationship. Who's going to win in the end? Maybe Musk bomb. Wait, okay. I know you want to know the source of these videos. The videos were actually processed by the Wonder Studio out of Wonder Dynamics. Replace your character in the video by importing the video and the 3D model to give you the effect of combining reality and fiction. Just like the man dancing in this video, he detects the motion and applies it to a 3D character rigging to the skeleton, so that he can be replaced by the main character in the video. First, you can go to the official Wonder Dynamics website. Click the Create New Project button on the left. Choose a video you want to use or one of the official ones. In the next step, the system will help you to scan the character frame in the video. On the right, you can select your favorite character, or select your imported characters and drag them to the character frame. Click Next. Here you can choose the video size format. There are also some other advanced features. I'm currently using the light version, so I can't output a Blender scene. I'll explain the difference between the versions later. Then we wait for the final output. It takes about 2 hours for a 10-second video. Now let's look at the final output.
Hi, I'm Emma. My dad just accidentally fell asleep. So now it's my time. Shoo, don't wake him up. Okay, now I'm going to take you through the differences between the versions and other features. First of all, the maximum resolution of the video. The light version is 1080 and the Pro can output 4K. And then the storage space. Light can store up to 5 GB. Pro can store up to 80 GB. In processed video, the amount of time that can be computed is 150 seconds and 510 seconds. At the time of uploading the video, max video size, light up to 500 MB. Pro is 2000 MB. On the side of custom character, light can upload up to 6. Pro can upload up to 15. Personnel capture refers to a single video. The number of actors that can be specified. Light version is up to 2 actors. Pro version is up to 4 actors. The last both versions have commercial licenses. Now we are going to introduce some advanced features. Motion capture is the only advanced feature in the light version. This feature allows you to target the motion in your video. Outputs the complete motion skeleton without the objects themselves. Character pass. We don't know what it is yet, but it looks like it can be used as a standalone. it's possible to separate the character's video. Alpha mask can export the alpha mask, further edited and used in the compositing stage. The clean plate can remove video selected actors. Final export a clean video clip with a clean background. Camera track doesn't have this feature yet, but I think it's in the Blender file. We can expect more advanced effects. Finally, in the Blender file, he can export the character's model, and motion and skeleton bindings, and even camera positions. So you can add your own 3D scenes to Blender Lake. Finally, these advanced options, you can select them when exporting your video.
Sorry, I forgot I was recording a video, haha. Now I will briefly explain how to import your characters, what are the methods, and a few rules to keep in mind. Before we do that, let's take a look at these artists, thank you. In addition to these artists, the following artists also make other models. Before we start, we need to know the character guidelines. There's an official guide that I'll put at the bottom. Now I've put together an image, so that you can understand it quickly. You have to prepare a humanoid character first. This can be a Blender file or an FBX. At least one texture file is required. He needs to rig the skeleton and canonically named it. And the character must be a T-pose. This part will be explained later. Character files and textures file. Your character file cannot exceed 500 megabytes. Texture files must not exceed 2 gigabytes and must be at least 1 in number, but not more than 200. The following file types are supported. In the end, you have to use this software and export them as FBX or save them directly to a Blender file. These are the versions of the software that are suitable for. Now I'm going to show you how to create the character that can be imported and used. There are currently 3 ways. The first one is to rig the skeleton from the beginning to the end and then export it. The second way is to use Mixamo to automatically auto-rig the skeleton, and then throw it into the Blender to modify it and export it. The third way is to use Character Creator for export to the Blender and then export through an add-in, and you can also have the skeleton of the facial expression. Now I will operate the second method, because it's completely free and fast, but the third way is the most complete. If you are interested, you can check out this video by Solomon Jagwe. I will also put this video in the information section. It's time to learn. I refer to JSFILMZ video for this tutorial. If you need detailed steps, you can go to watch his video. First, if you have an FBX file that you want to use, you can skip this step. Now I've invited Mr. Beast and let him into my Blender. Now click on the export in the upper left corner and click on FBX to jump out of the window. Save to your desired location. Before doing so, please note the path mode in the upper right corner should be changed to copy, and turn on embed texture on the right. This will allow you to save the texture of your model. You can check to see if your model is correct. Now open Mixamo, This step is to make it easier for you to rig the skeleton. And Mixamo only needs some small modification to fully comply with the official skeleton naming rules. But this is only for character models. It doesn't include facial expression skeletons. We'll import the models we just prepared. Waiting to complete. Place the positioning points according to the instructions above. Now your model is ready. Here you can see there are many animations to choose from, but we have to choose T-pose, because that's the rule. Type T-pose in the search box in the upper left corner to quickly find the action. Finally, the FBX file with the skeleton is exported. After returning to the Blender, import the file we just exported. Confirm whether the model is normal. Is the skeleton rig correct? Is there any missing material? I combined the three models Ctrl-J together. Make sure your skeleton is at least 52. We need to rename the collection to character. And add underscore body after the main armature. However, the official skeleton name cannot contain Mixamo in front of it. Therefore, we will use the batch name function. We will change the name of all the other skeletons that contain Mixamo. Then select the skeleton and enter edit mode and press A to select all skeletons. Click on batch name in the upper left corner. Type Mixamo : in the find field. And in the upper right corner, change objects to bones. Click OK and you will see that the name is now correct. Here you can rename character objects. You can then manage them easily. Now we need to add underscore mat to the name at the end of each material ball. Then we have to deal with the issue of the names of the texture maps. There are clear rules in the official guide. I'm going to put it in the info section at the bottom. Since I only have a diffuse map, I will add underscore text underscore diff to all texture map names at the end. And finally, we need to make sure that we don't make any mistakes. We need to zero in on all the objects. So we press A to select all objects, then we press Ctrl-A to zero in location and rotate. Remember to save the file. Wait, we'll move to the Wonder Studio page. Now click on My Assets. Here we can see the videos and characters that have been uploaded. Here we can also upload our own characters. Click Upload Character and enter the character name. Put in the files and texture maps you just created. wait for validation to complete after uploading. Then we can put him to good use. Now we can have a dancing Mr. Beast. Finally, I've put together an image, a simple introduction to the steps I just took. You can pause and watch. I'll also insert a picture about the naming rules for texture mapping. This is the image texture naming rule. About facial expression binding, it's also available on the official website. I'll also put him in the information section at the bottom of the page. If you are interested in researching it, you can also refer to it. After using it for the past few days, I'm amazed at how well he actually works. He's like a magic bean that just sprouted. I'm looking forward to the future development. I've seen a lot of practical examples. For example, short films like science fiction, or short videos, and possibly virtual internet celebrities. As long as you build a complete 3D character, and then we can use it in advertisements. Lastly, I've put together a playlist. It contains a few tutorials that are worth checking out, or interesting practical applications. I'll also put it in the info section at the bottom. Thank you all for watching. Before you leave, if you have some time, can hit the subscribe button. It's a great support to me. See you next time. Bye-bye.